And hello again, everybody. So, we are now looking at this 8-year-old fabulous kid, Roman Shogdzhiev. And this is video number 3 in this 4 video series about his achievements in the World Rapid Chess Championships. This is actually a game from the first round. This is his absolutely first round game, and he is facing a grandmaster. What a start! Poor guy. So he's meeting this grandmaster, Jakhagir Vakhidov, and here it's black's turn to move, and you should know really that black here, Roman is playing black. He is really losing this. He's far behind. Does what he can, and he does the best move here, and it's to take this g5 pawn. Now, white should just take back and hold everything. He is afraid of some things like queen g7, but and then go up here. But the king has an escape route on h3, so white should just take back, but he doesn't, and we should know why, because they are both down to 0 in time, so it's just a few seconds for every move now. It's 10 seconds increment, but they are really stressed, both of them. So white does a mistake and plays knight d5, which means now it's all of a sudden a very even game. And from here, Roman as black plays superb. His next move is the best, queen g7. He's now threatening a check here, followed by a checkmate on g2 if the king moves somewhere. So, of course, black has to do something about that, and he is playing a wrong move again. He should have taken here, because then the king can escape on h4. And because if there comes a check, well, okay, let's just show it. It's easier like this. Here, check, like this, check, and then he can put the bishop in here because it's guarded by the queen. So that's the thing white should have done here, but he missed that. And instead he plays bishop f2. He wants to get away from this pin with a mate threat, but it's really the wrong way to do it. So black takes here, threatens this mate, and I don't know. I think from here white just decided to go for the draw, to just cover up everything, and he plays knight f4 to cover this mate threat on g2. And now it's a bit of interesting because Roman plays uh, queen b2, threatening to take on f2, from where white does the only good move here is to play knight h3 to cover here, and then Roman goes back to g7 to threat mate here again. And it looks like they're both wanting to draw here, because this happens now. Actually, it happens 3 times, but here I think white should be able to demand a draw, but he doesn't. I'm not sure why, and I'm not sure what happened. But if no player demands a draw, I guess it just keeps on going. And then Roman is happy about that because he finds this move that is even better. Queen a1, threatening a checkmate on h1. And now white is lost. Totally lost. He does what he can, puts the knight in between. Black plays his queen to f1 to threaten to take here. And look at this queen. It's in the middle of the board, and the king is not protected at all, but he cannot check anywhere. These are the 3 possible checks, and they are all guarded by either this knight or this pawn. So it's just amazing that white doesn't even have a check. No tempo moves at all. So it's really, the queen is out of the picture. Just has to defend with his 2 pieces here, and that's not enough. So white is going down. What happened then? Yeah, he took the pawn here, and just realized he has to sacrifice his bishop. Black takes it with pleasure and give a check at the same time. King h3. Then follows queen f1 check, and now it's mate in just a few moves. He does what he can, go to h2 just to prolong as the pain as long as possible. Queen h1 check. King goes to g3. Another check on g1. And now white should, it doesn't really matter. If he puts his knight in between, there's a mate in 2. So he doesn't do that. Instead, he went to king h3 right away, giving Roman this fabulous opportunity to do a checkmate with a bishop. And this is how you beat a grandmaster if you're 8-year-old and you are just on your way to something big. Just amazing. Wow. So I hope you liked this game. Remember to click like on the video. You see a link here to the next video in this series, which is the fourth and last video. If you haven't seen the other two, check the video description and there are links to them there also. So I hope you like this, and be sure to follow this guy in the future. And of course, follow me on my channel also. Have a great day. Bye bye.